What makes people rush to pre-order a phone that doesn't look dramatically different from last year's model? That's the question Apple just answered with the iPhone 17 series. Even though the design changes aren't groundbreaking, the demand for these new iPhones is proving to be much stronger than last year's iPhone 16 lineup. And if you're wondering which iPhone people are gravitating toward the most, the answer might not surprise you, according to well-known analyst Ming-Chi Kuo. The first weekend of iPhone 17 pre-orders outpaced the numbers we saw for the iPhone 16. Apple isn't the type to reveal exact sales figures, but there are clues that tell the story: longer delivery times and higher production targets. Both of those are pointing in one direction. People want the iPhone 17 more than they wanted the iPhone 16. Let's break this down. Apple's estimated delivery times for the iPhone 17 series are already about a week longer than they were for the iPhone 16 during the same time last year. That alone shows stronger demand. But it gets even more interesting when you look at Apple's production plans. The company has raised its production goals for the iPhone 17, iPhone 17 Pro, and iPhone 17 Pro Max by 25% for this quarter compared to the same period in 2024. Think about that. They're making more phones than last year. Yet people are still facing longer wait times. That only happens when demand is higher than expected. Now, which model is taking the crown this year? It's none other than the iPhone 17 Pro Max. Apple boosted production for this model by a massive 60% compared to last year, but the delivery times remain just as stretched. That's a clear sign the Pro Max is still the star of the show. It's a big turnaround from last year, when pre-order results for the iPhone 16 Pro models were disappointing, while the base and Plus models did better. This time, Apple's most premium iPhone is back on top. But what about the newest addition to the lineup, the iPhone Air? This model was designed to replace the Plus and comes with Apple's goal of tripling production compared to last year's iPhone 16 Plus. At first glance, it might look like availability is fine, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's selling well. Kuo points out that we'll need more time to truly measure its success. There's also a catch: the iPhone Air isn't available in China because it only supports eSIM, and that technology isn't widely used there. That limits how much we can learn from its early performance. The big takeaway is this: Apple didn't need to completely reinvent the iPhone to make it a success. The iPhone 17 series may not be a radical redesign, but it comes with just enough improvements to capture people's attention. The base iPhone 17 is considered one of the strongest year-over-year upgrades in a long time, while the Pro models have a refreshed look that naturally excites buyers. Combine those factors, and it makes sense why pre-order numbers are much healthier than last year. So, is this a sign that Apple is back on track after the slower iPhone 16 launch? It sure looks that way. With stronger demand, longer wait times, and production goals ramping up, the iPhone 17 series could end up being one of Apple's biggest wins in recent years. Now I want to hear from you. Are you planning to pre-order the iPhone 17? Or are you waiting to see if it really lives up to the hype? Let me know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the latest updates on Apple and the rest of the tech world.